Hello friends, my name is Musu. Today we shall discuss about topic plan procurement management. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam or PMP in near future. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, procurement is basically a knowledge area defined in the PMBOK guide, Project Management Body of Knowledge, which is basically 10th, which is basically one of the knowledge area defined in PMBOK guide, and it's a very important topic, especially if you are planning to give exam of PMP. And whenever we talk about procurement, basically we are talking about the procurement of goods and services for a project. Whenever we are working for any project, we need different services, hardware, goods, etc. So we have to arrange those things for a project to successfully complete a project. So basically procurement means that many times we have to arrange different goods and services from different vendors. For that purpose, that is called as the concept of procurement management. And then the plan procurement management is basically a process defined for the procurement, that how will you manage, how will you plan the procurement for a project. So the main objective of this process is to establish the procurement approach for the project by defining how procurement will be managed throughout the project. Means that how will you manage, how will you procure different goods and services for a project. Then the inputs for this process, plan procurement management. First one is the project management plan. Friend, project management plan is basically a combination or subsets of different plan, like a scope management plan, a schedule management plan, risk management plan, etc. And this is an important input for this process, because it tells you that what is the scope, what we have to deliver, what are the risks are there. So whenever we are planning for procurement, we must have to study the project management plan in detail. Then project documents are also very important, like different documents like project schedule, scope, risk register, stakeholder register. So all those documents are also very important input for this process, because it may have impact on the procurement decisions. Then enterprise environmental factor means the external factors, like for example the market conditions, industry standards, government regulations. So all those things impact the decisions about the contracting, about the vendor selection, and it may have the influence on the procurement strategy. Then in organizational process assets means historical information like templates, lesson learned, like the projects which we have completed in past. So all those documents from the previous projects are very valuable in planning procurement activities, because we will study those documents in detail. We will get knowledge about the previous projects, and it will be helpful for us in the future planning as well. Now, tools and techniques. First one is the expert judgment. Expert judgment means that we talk with any expert person who has the domain knowledge, who has the expertise in particular domain. So basically we are getting his opinion about procurement. For example, you are procuring hardware from outside the country, for example. So any consultant who has already ordered the hardware from outside the country, he has expertise, or any particular consultant who can help you in this process. So this is this person could be very important, or very important in that case. Then market research means that you will get information about vendors, their capabilities, the market conditions. So before taking any decisions about procurement or any contract, you can get information about from market, like you just review on Google, just get information from your friends and colleagues about any particular contractor, and you can get the market conditions as well. Then meetings is another tool. Meetings means that you can have a meeting with different stakeholders, different vendors, procurement team, legal experts, to discuss and align on the procurement strategy, what they say about it, what are the risks involved here, what are the right decisions in that case. So mar meetings is also very important tool in that case. The output, the output of this process is the procurement management plan. Procurement management plan is basically a plan which tells you that how will you manage the procurement, different types of contracts which can be used, like for example fixed type contract, the cost reimbursable contracts, what are the constraints, like limitations are there, what are the assumptions which you will assume that it will be available, or what are the risk management approaches, and overall procurement strategy will be defined clearly in the procurement management plan. Then procurement statement of work is basically a document that details the project requirement and objectives from procurement perspectives. It serves as the basis for potential sellers to understand what is expected of them. Then the selection criteria means that how will you select the seller. Okay, this could include factors like cost, technical expertise, past performance, and other relevant considerations. Obviously, if a contractor has a good market value, people are basically supporting him, people are saying about good things about him, so obviously it's a good criteria, it's a good say that you will just consider him, because obviously market value or market say performance is very very important in the selection criteria. Make or buy decisions means that either you will develop the things in-house, or you will go to buy it, or you will outsource that work. So it's basically make or buy decision. Make, develop internally, or buy, like you go for outsourcing. Change request is another output, like means the changes may be needed in the project management plan or any other document in the case of the output of this process. Then project document updates means that updates to relevant project documents based on decisions made during the procurement planning process. Key considerations means risk management is very important, like what are the risks associated in the procurement, if there are any legal considerations or government association, government obligations are there, so you, or regulatory requirements, so you must have to follow that properly. Contract types means determination of appropriate contract types based on the project needs, risk tolerance, and the nature of the work. Communication means that clearly communicating the procurement plan to all stakeholders to ensure alignment and understanding as well. So basically friend, the this process is basically sets the foundation for successful procurement throughout the project, ensuring that the project team understands how external resources will be required, managed, and integrated into the project. It contributes to overall project success by aligning procurement activities with project objectives and constraints. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching.